Have you ever felt that quiet ache within your heart, wondering if there's someone out there, crafted by divine hands, who understands the depths of your soul? Today, let me tell you this: your heart is not wandering aimlessly. There is a perfect match waiting, designed by the Creator Himself. The angels are moving, their wings carrying whispers of hope and reassurance. They are preparing the way, aligning the heavens to bring your paths together. This isn't just about finding someone to stand by your side. It's about encountering the one who mirrors your soul, the one destined to walk with you through life's storms and celebrations alike. Before we delve deeper, pause for a moment. Think of the times you've prayed for love, cried out in moments of loneliness, or questioned if love would ever find its way to you. Know this: every tear, every prayer has been heard. Jesus Himself has held those moments in His hands, and the angels have recorded your longings. Heaven knows the desires of your heart because they were placed there by God Himself. The journey of love is often one of patience and trust. Sometimes, you may feel like you're wandering in the wilderness, unsure of when your promised land will appear. But remember this: even in the wilderness, God provided manna. He sustained His people and guided them with fire by night and cloud by day. Your journey is no different. Even in moments when love feels distant, the angels are working tirelessly, orchestrating divine appointments and connections. Somewhere, perhaps right now, your perfect match is being prepared. They are walking their own path, growing through their own challenges, and drawing closer to God's plan. Maybe they, too, are feeling the weight of waiting. Maybe they've whispered prayers for someone just like you. Imagine this: a quiet evening under a starlit sky. The angels gather, their radiant light illuminating the scene. They're weaving together a story of love, a story that began long before you were born. They're taking into account every intricate detail: your dreams, your fears, your quirks, and your passions. Heaven's matchmaking isn't haphazard. It's deliberate, intentional, and perfect. But here's a truth you need to hear: before you meet your perfect match, there's a greater love story unfolding. Jesus, the one who laid down His life for you, is the ultimate lover of your soul. He desires to fill every corner of your heart, to be your first love, so that when the time comes to meet your earthly match, you are complete, whole, and ready to love without fear. The angels often speak of timing. They remind us that God's timing is never late but always perfect. If you've been waiting, don't lose heart. The wait is not a punishment, it's preparation. The angels are guarding your heart, ensuring that when love comes, it is true, pure, and aligned with God's will. Take a moment to reflect on this truth. The one who is meant for you will not complete you, they will complement you. They will walk beside you, pointing you back to God in moments of doubt, and standing with you in faith when the storms of life come. Together, your love will be a testimony, a reflection of God's own love for His church. The angels know your heart. They know its wounds and its dreams. And they're whispering a message to you right now: be still. Trust in the plan. Your perfect match is nearer than you think. And when that moment comes, when your eyes meet, when your souls recognize each other, you'll feel it. It won't be forced or rushed. It will be peaceful, like stepping into a promise fulfilled. It will be as though every step of your journey has led to this divine encounter. Until that moment arrives, rest in the arms of the one who knows you better than anyone else. Jesus is your anchor, your refuge, and your strength. Let Him continue to shape your heart, preparing you for the love that is to come. The angels are singing over you even now. Their melody is one of hope and joy, a reminder that heaven rejoices in your story. Can you hear it? The soft hum of celestial voices, each note filled with love and promise, is echoing through the heavens, carrying a message that has been carefully written just for you. They are declaring that your heart is about to find its perfect match, not by accident, but by divine design. You see, in the vast expanse of creation, nothing is random. Every star in the sky has been placed with intention, Every wave in the ocean moves with purpose, and your life, too, is unfolding according to a beautiful, heavenly plan. The angels, messengers of God's boundless love, are orchestrating a union that transcends human understanding. They see the desires of your heart, the prayers you've whispered in the quiet moments, and the tears you've shed when hope felt distant. And now, they're preparing to lead you to the one who will fill your life with a love that mirrors the divine. Hold on to that truth. Trust the process. And know that the greatest love stories are written by the hands of the Creator Himself. He is the ultimate author, penning a narrative where every twist and turn leads you closer to a love that will not only bless your heart but also reflect His glory. This is no ordinary love. This is a love rooted in faith, patience, and the promises of heaven. The angels stand as witnesses to the intricate weaving of this tapestry. They are aligning paths, softening hearts, and orchestrating encounters that will bring you to a place of peace and joy. They whisper encouragement in your moments of doubt, reminding you that timing is not yours to control, but it is always perfect when left in the hands of God. The delays you've experienced are not denials but divine preparation, ensuring that when your heart meets its match, it will be ready to embrace the fullness of love. Think of this. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, your story was already in motion. God knew the exact moment you would meet the person who would become your partner, your confidant, and your source of earthly joy. He designed them with you in mind, crafting every detail of their being to complement your soul. Just as He knows the number of hairs on your head, He knows the exact way your lives will intertwine. The angels sing because they see what is to come. They see the beauty of a love story rooted in Christ, a relationship that will not only bring you happiness but also glorify Him. They see the challenges you've overcome to reach this moment, and they celebrate your perseverance. Heaven itself rejoices because this union is not just for your benefit. It is a reflection of God's covenant with His people, a testimony to His faithfulness and His boundless love.
Can you imagine it? The angels preparing a pathway lit with divine favor. Each step you take, though it may seem ordinary to you, is part of an extraordinary journey. Perhaps today, it feels like you're walking through uncertainty, but even in that uncertainty, God is at work. The angels are clearing the way, removing obstacles you cannot see, and paving a road that leads to the fulfillment of God's promises in your life. And as you wait, remember that this is a season of growth and preparation. The angels are not just working on your behalf, but also on the heart of the one who will love you. They are speaking into their spirit, preparing them to meet you with the same faith, patience, and love that you've carried. The Creator Himself is molding them into the person who will cherish you as He intended. The angel song is not just for now, it's for every step of your journey. It will guide you when doubt creeps in, when the wait feels too long, or when the path ahead seems unclear. It's a reminder that the heavens are invested in your happiness, and they are cheering you on as you move closer to the love that God has planned for you. As you wait, imagine the angels in heaven standing as witnesses to your journey. Their wings shimmer with the light of the eternal, their voices blending in a celestial symphony of encouragement. They are not just silent observers, but active participants in the unfolding of God's plan for your life. They whisper words of reassurance into your spirit, reminding you that patience is a virtue and that waiting is never wasted when it is part of a divine blueprint. Every step you take, every moment you endure, is intricately woven into a greater tapestry. The angels celebrate not just the end result but the beauty of your perseverance, the faith you hold onto in the unseen. They see your tears and carry them to the throne of God, where they become a fragrant offering of trust and surrender. They sing songs of hope over you, filling the atmosphere around you with the promise of what is to come. And as you navigate this season of waiting, remember that the one who orchestrates your story is the author of all creation. He has painted sunsets across the skies and placed the stars in their exact positions. If He can orchestrate the heavens with such precision, how much more will He perfect the timing of your love story? The angels marvel at His handiwork, knowing that your story is a reflection of His glory. In the quiet moments, when doubt creeps in, close your eyes and envision the angels standing guard over your heart. They are sent by the Almighty to protect and guide you, to shield you from settling for anything less than the extraordinary. They remind you that this season of waiting is not a punishment but a preparation. God is not just aligning the heart meant for you, but refining your own heart to be ready for the love that mirrors His divine grace. The angels rejoice as they see how each trial you face strengthens your character. They watch as the love of Christ fills the cracks of your heart, making you whole in ways no human relationship ever could. They know that only when you are complete in Him can you fully receive the gift of a love ordained by heaven. And when the time is right, the heavens will open with a joy that cannot be contained. The angels will sing louder than ever, their voices resonating with the harmony of the divine plan. Your perfect match will step into your life not as a coincidence, but as a fulfillment of a promise made by the Creator Himself. You will look back on this journey and see how every delay, every closed door, and every unanswered question led you to this very moment. This love will be unlike anything you have ever known, because it will be a reflection of God's love for you, unwavering, unconditional, and eternal. It will be a partnership that glorifies the Creator, a union that radiates His light into the world. The angels will watch with joy as your love story becomes a testimony of God's faithfulness, a reminder to others that He is always at work, even when we cannot see it. So, hold your head high and let your heart remain open. Know that the angels are surrounding you, cheering you on, and guiding your steps. Rest in the assurance that the same God who created the galaxies is crafting your love story with the same meticulous care. The melody of heaven continues to play over your life, a song of hope and joy that will one day culminate in a crescendo of fulfillment. Until that day, live in the confidence that your perfect match is being prepared for you, just as you are being prepared for them. And when the moment arrives, you will see the fingerprints of the divine in every detail, knowing that it was all worth the wait.